Rockstar has spent 13 years building GTA 6, over $1 billion, and when it finally drops on November 19th, it's going back to Vice City, not Liberty City, not San Fierro, not Las Venturas, Vice City. Which means there are entire cities that Rockstar built, that millions of players fell in love with, that haven't appeared in a mainline GTA game in over 2 decades. And a former Rockstar developer recently said out loud what a lot of fans have been thinking for years. The franchise is stuck in a loop of about 5 American cities. So today we're going to talk about those cities, what they were, why they got left behind, and whether GTA 6 might finally bring any of them back. Let's start with the one that got abandoned hardest. When GTA San Andreas came out in 2004, it did something no GTA game had done before or since in the 3D era. It gave you 3 cities on one map. Los Santos was Los Angeles. Las Venturas was Las Vegas, casinos and all. And San Fierro was San Francisco, fog, hills and the whole thing. That was over 20 years ago. Neither San Fierro nor Las Venturas has appeared in an HD-era GTA game. Not in GTA 4, not in GTA 5, not in anything. Here's the thing about GTA 5. Rockstar went back to San Andreas as the setting, but stripped it down to just Los Santos and the surrounding county. No San Fierro, no Las Venturas. At the time, Rockstar's reasoning was essentially that they'd rather build one city with incredible depth than 3 cities that felt thin. And from a design standpoint, you can see the logic. GTA 5's Los Santos is dense in a way the 2004 version never was. Every block has something going on. The detail level is on a completely different tier. But that doesn't make San Fierro and Las Venturas less missed. San Fierro was GTA's version of San Francisco at its grittiest hilly streets, a booming tech scene, a city with a real personality unlike anything else in the franchise. Las Venturas was something GTA has never recaptured since, a gambling city. Neon everywhere, casinos you could actually walk into and play, a version of Vegas before Vegas got sanitized and turned into a mall. Those 2 cities have been sitting in GTA's lore, acknowledged to exist within the HD universe but never visited, never rebuilt. And with every year that passes, the gap between what fans remember and what a modern version could be gets wider and wider. GTA 5 did have plans for single-player DLC early in its life. Dan Houser talked openly about a vision where GTA Online would eventually expand into an interconnected world spanning multiple cities. San Fierro and Las Venturas were presumably somewhere in those conversations. Then, GTA Online exploded beyond anyone's projections. The single-player DLC got quietly shelved, and Rockstar spent the next decade feeding the shark that wouldn't stop moving. That's where GTA 5's story ends for cities outside Los Santos. Not a creative decision, a business one. Liberty City is a different case because Liberty City keeps coming back. 6 GTA games have been set there across all 3 universes. It's the most revisited location in franchise history by a wide margin. GTA 3 launched the modern era of the series there. GTA 4 rebuilt it from scratch as one of the most detailed game cities ever made. Niko Bellic walking those rain-slicked streets is still considered one of the high points of the entire franchise. Not just in terms of world design, but in terms of storytelling. So Liberty City isn't abandoned so much as dormant. It's been sitting out since 2008, which is almost 18 years without a mainline appearance. But there are signs it won't stay dormant much longer. In GTA 6's second trailer, fans immediately started picking things apart. Lucia, the game's female protagonist, is originally from Liberty City. She served time in Liberty Penitentiary before ending up in Vice City. In the background of one scene, there's a map visible on a store wall that community analysts believe shows Liberty City's coastline. There are Liberty City license plates on cars in the footage. Bikers are wearing Liberty City baseball caps. None of this confirms Liberty City is playable at launch. But it's not accidental either. Rockstar doesn't put details like that in trailers unless they're pointing at something real. If we go by what GTA 6 actually confirms on the map, It's one massive state called Leonida, based on Florida. Vice City is the central urban hub, a neon-lit modern Miami dripping with beach culture, influencer satire, and what sounds like the most alive NPC ecosystem Rockstar has ever built. Then there are the Leonida Keys, a swampy Everglades-inspired area called Grass Rivers, Port Gellhorn, and a handful of smaller regions. Community mapping projects estimate the whole state is roughly 2.5 times the size of GTA 5's map. That's a genuinely enormous amount of ground to cover, but it's still one state, one primary city. Rockstar has confirmed that post-launch expansions are planned, and this is where the conversation about forgotten cities gets genuinely interesting. If GTA Online proved anything, it's that Rockstar can keep a live game running for over a decade by consistently feeding it new content. The question for GTA 6 Online's long-term survival is, what does that content look like at scale? Adding a Liberty City map to GTA 6. Online 2 or 3 years after launch isn't just possible, it's the kind of move that extends a game's commercial life by years. A full reimagining of Liberty City built on GTA 6's engine, with 700+ enterable interiors, modern traffic AI, and the social media systems they've baked into the game's living world. That's not a content drop. That's an event. A launch within a launch. The kind of thing that pulls back players who moved on and brings in a new wave who never played GTA 4. Las Venturas has similar logic, maybe even stronger commercial logic. A casino district built with GTA 6's systems could be genuinely extraordinary. Not just the gambling mechanics, but the social layer they've constructed where NPCs record events and share them in the game's version of social media. Imagine what a Las Vegas environment does to that system. Imagine the emergent chaos of a casino city where every floor show, every big win and every brawl gets captured and spread across the in-game internet in real time. We dig into stories like this every week. If that sounds like your thing, subscribe. San Fierro is the one that feels furthest away. San Francisco's geography, tech industry satire, and counterculture personality don't obviously overlap with the Florida world Rockstar is building. It would feel like a tonal shift, which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but it's a harder fit than the East Coast cities that share more cultural DNA with Vice City's criminal underworld. Then there's Casa City. If you don't know Casa City, it exists in GTA's lore as a decaying Rust Belt city near Liberty City, but it's never been playable in a GTA game. It was the setting for Manhunt, Rockstar's 2003 horror stealth game, and in GTA lore, it's basically the worst place in America, even by GTA standards. Specific leaks from earlier in GTA 6's development cycle mentioned Casa City by name as a potential location, a ruined, depressed industrial city appearing in the same game as Miami Beach, and the Florida Keys would be a wild contrast. But Rockstar has always understood that contrast is what makes their worlds feel real. So where does all of this actually leave us? GTA 6 launches with Vice City and Leonida. That's confirmed. The Liberty City hints in Trailer 2 are specific enough that the community is treating them as near certain for either the story or the post-launch roadmap. The developer on record said the franchise is stuck in a loop, but also said nobody's going to skip GTA 6 because they've already played Vice City, and he's right. The question isn't whether the loop breaks immediately at launch. It's whether GTA 6 Online becomes the vehicle that eventually breaks it over the years that follow. Rockstar built GTA 5 and kept it alive for 13 years on one map, with one city at its center. They cannot do that again with the same location. GTA 6. Online's long-term survival almost certainly requires new geography eventually. The only real question is which cities get rebuilt and in what order. The smart money, if there is such a thing in GTA speculation, says Liberty City comes first. It has the strongest narrative hook through Lucia's backstory, the clearest fan demand, and the most built-in hype from existing lore. Las Venturas second because a fully realized casino district on GTA 6's engine is too commercially obvious to skip. San Fierro and Casa City are longer shots, but they're in the conversation. What Rockstar hasn't done in over 20 years is take players somewhere genuinely new. London 1969 was the last time the franchise ventured completely outside its established world. That former developer said he'd love it if a future game went international, but he doesn't expect the loop to break. The commercial logic, the lore connections, the safe path all point to the same handful of cities cycling through in new forms indefinitely. Maybe that's fine. Maybe a GTA 6 version of Liberty City, built with current hardware and a decade more of craft behind it, would feel completely new. Maybe Las Venturas reimagined for modern systems would be a different experience entirely from anything that came before. Cities change. The ones Rockstar walked away from didn't vanish. They exist in the franchise's memory, waiting for the right moment. GTA 6 drops November 19th. Whether it stays in Leonida forever or eventually opens the door to everywhere else in the GTA universe, the conversation about the cities we haven't seen in years just got a lot more urgent. There's another video already queued up on screen if you're not done yet.